Hey, Annie here. This video is about legal English on trust law. It is built on Trust 1 and this is Trust 2. In Trust 2, there are 4 things that I need to explain to you. First, on this page, I read these words in Trust 1. So I just want to clarify this point here. On the left side, equity, and on the right side, common law. They're both judge-made law. They're both case law developed by judges. We call them judiciary. That is, as a whole, different from the kind of law made by the parliament. We call it legislation by the parliament. Secondly, I'd like to invite you to consider a little bit more about Cathy's situation in this example. Now, Cathy is just 7 years old, and Angela has been looking after Cathy after Cathy's parents passed away. So Angela apparently cares about Cathy. Angela wants that Cathy could still have a comfortable life, even Angela is away from England. Angela hopes that her money could be spent in a fair way by Ben to look after Cathy. Eventually, Angela hopes that Cathy lives a good life using her money. Thirdly, this is how Angela created a trust. Angela said, "Hey Ben, I'm giving you my money to be held on trust for the benefit of Cathy as you see fit for 3 years." After Angela said that to Ben, Angela has created an Vivos Trust. That means the trust takes effect when Angela leaves England, right after Angela said that to Ben. So Angela is still alive. If a trust takes effect during the lifetime of a settlor, that is an inter vivos transfer, and the person, in this case Angela, is called a settlor. If, however, in a different scenario, Angela is putting down a will. A will is a document that will take legal effect at the time when the person passed away. And in that case, we'll call Angela a testator. So in our original example, in this example in which Angela is about to move to Paris, Angela is the settlor. This is how Angela created the trust. It is an express trust because Angela has put it clear when she said to Ben what she expected Ben to do. Lastly, what is going to happen after Angela has created a trust for Cathy? What happens after Angela has transferred her money to Ben? Now, in Trust 1, last time, we looked at the effect from the perspective of time. So we have a table here which shows what is the situation before the creation of the trust, and what is the situation after the trust has been created. This time, we look at the change from a different perspective. We look at it in the eyes of law. So as far as law, the common law is concerned, the change happened. The legal owner, the absolute owner, changed from Angela to Ben. Earlier before, let's say the £50,000, the law recognizes that Angela is the owner of the £50,000 because the name of the account says Angela. After Angela transferred the £50,000 to Ben, the law recognizes Ben as the owner because now the name of the account shows Ben's name. Now it is Ben's name that is there, that is holding the £50,000. The law knows nothing about Cathy. The common law does not know anything about the equitable arrangement, the trust, the existence of it. I've thought about how to explain it or how to understand it in a more concrete way. One of the methods that I've come up with is to just imagine common law as the position of the earth and the moon, the side of the moon that is always facing the earth. Imagine equity is like the back side of the moon, which is always facing against outside the earth. Like if we are here on the planet Earth, we will not see the other side of the moon because it's not moving towards us. It is only the side that is facing the earth, and we can imagine that as the common law. The common law only ever recognizes what is there on the surface, which is the name of the account has changed from Angela to Ben. That's it. The law does not care about anything else. What Angela has said to Ben, what about Cathy, how Ben should use the money to look after Cathy. The law does not govern it. So that is the perspective of common law on the first line. Then on the second line, that is equity. From the perspective of equity, equity does care about what is happening to Cathy. Like imagine we're now at the other side of the moon that is not facing the earth. We'll get to see what the other side of the moon looks like through equity. As far as equity is concerned, Cathy is regarded as the owner, which means Ben is not beneficially entitled to the money. Cathy is. Here, we assume that Ben has taken £1,000 buying some furniture for himself. He didn't spend that £1,000 for Cathy. He spent it on himself. When Ben has touched Cathy's money, equity can offer help. Equity can step up, can step up front, can stand up and say, hey, Ben, that is not cool. That is not your money. At least in equity's word, we only admit that Cathy is entitled to use the money, not you. Now I am asking you to send back the money. And then Ben might say, well, that's my money. It's from my bank account. And then equity will say, yeah, you might own the money at law, but here we're talking about beneficial entitlement, we're talking about equity. In the words of equity, that is not right. We offer remedies. You have to fix the situation. You have to return the money to Cathy alongside any interest. Equity exists in situations like this, so that Angela does not have to worry about Ben spending all her money against her wishes. When Angela is away from England, when Angela is working in Paris, in France, she can be assured that the law of equity in England will help her to safeguard Cathy's interest, which at law, which by appearance, looks like Ben's money. But Angela would be like a secret angel that will be there safeguarding Cathy's money. Thank you for watching Trust 2. Have a good day and have a good evening. I'll see you next time. Bye.